Let's get this camera right.
Hey, Lord, listen. You can kick me in my butt when I get up there. But we want to book the shop out.
Let's see.
Yeah, you hear me?
Oh!
But you don't gotta round up the whole bunch of people or nothing. Huh? Yeah, you don't got, we don't got, I mean, whoever want to go is welcome to go. But I just want to say, because Chad called when my boy Chad
called. Sugar time, can't quit. What? Oh, phone call.
Yeah, alright, but so,
God.
I was going to 1,000 people because they just called.
Yeah, we back. I had to answer that phone.
Because I was going to cancel. It was canceled. I wasn't going to do it.
Okay. Y'all want to sit? We can start till we get here.
Alright. Alright, so we'll discuss it this weekend.
Who did it now? Okay.
Necessary?
Oh, change clothes.
Oh. Not necessary.
Hey. I'm gonna sit high. Just be careful with the wire. They know.
They know how uncle and nephew is.
Run this down.
They said, what's up?
Pledge your allegiance, get your teeth on, all black, everything, black card, black card, black, everything, and I got the black, solid with exhibitors, get more in depth if you boys really with us, this is like a million, I'll explain later, but for now, let me get back to this paper, I'm a couple bands, and I'm trying to get back, some niggas that we squared up.
I'm so young, but it's not fair. Break down, so I can't do my own thing. You two, please don't blame us. We don't relate to any of this.
Caesar, in the dark Caesar, inspire the leader, so every BBR, microphone fiend is the return of Beaker. Ain't nobody pressure coming, Mason, Martin Martella on the table screaming fuck the other side, they jealous, we got a bacon full of bras, they got a table full of fellas. We ain't spending no pay, they should go in hand, they ain't got no pay. Looking like millionaires, bro. All these girls only gon' want one thing. I can spend my whole life goodwill hunting. Only good gon' come, this is good when I'm coming. She got an ass that'll swallow up a G-string. And up top on 2-piece things. And I'm beasting on the re-sling. And my nigga just made it out the precinct. We get banana back to drama that the blue brain. I'm just trying to check the color on your blue brain. Reebok, baby, and he got some blue things. Have you ever had shoes without shoestrings? What's that, yeah? Baby, these heels. Baby, these wheels. Tripping when you ain't sitting and have a refill. You're feeling like you're running, huh? Now you know how we feel.
Gossip Time Radio, each and every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. at Devoe ENT with my lovely, lovely co-host, Coco Shante. Her mic is not on.
It's low.
It's low. Okay. Coco Shante.
Big June, A.K. Zam, let's go!
Let's go! So, while the cameras... Is my mic on?
Yep.
Oh. So I was telling Smitty off the camera because Smitty, I feel, has been with me from the beginning. Gossip Time Radio here in Charlotte, right? From the very beginning.
Yep.
And we had talked about Choke No Joke, right?
Yeah.
Who
I brought up his name.
You brought up his name, and I might have had a negative reaction to it, right? Somebody just texted me, but. Let me. No. Okay. There's a lot of booty here. So.
In the pants.
Okay, he's 3 minutes away. But in that, Choke has been a friend of mine for a long time, right? And during our, what was that? You see it popping up? During our, I mean.
That's the live. On the left?
No. Something just popped up like a text message.
Oh.
But nevertheless, let me check it because he might be outside. Anybody want to go outside and?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Just I don't know what kind of car he's in.
Okay.
I want to finish this story because people who are watching are gonna be like, oh, hey Toya. She said, oh, shouts to Toya really quickly. Shouts to Toya because she did this ponytail. Hello, I look like a mamacita. I look like I'm full-blooded Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Nothing black, and I am black. And that's okay. But I am part Puerto Rican. I'm never gonna deny that. But, Boricua soy yo. But getting back to the Choke thing, right? I just feel like during my over 10 years of a friendship with Choke No Joke, that there were things that have been done to me that friends would not do, right? Friends would not do. And so Choke and I fall out every now and again. And even in our falling out, I don't spread his business. I don't talk about him. Because that's just not me. Because I always feel like if I was your friend at some point in time, how does that make me look by talking about you and putting your business out there? It just does nothing for me.
Yeah.
It does nothing for me. So, in the interim, when my fiance passed away, Choke made a live. And I think I told y'all.
Yeah, you told us.
I showed June.
It's on the episode.
You saw it, right? You saw it.
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it? He has since removed
Okay.
that video, so you can't find it now. But he did make a video and he did make a live alluding to the fact that I was the reason why my fiance passed away. And he went into my fiance in saying that my fiance passed away by committing suicide, which was far from the truth. Far from the truth. A lot of people have asked me, what did he pass away from? He had a heart attack. But Choke did this live, and this is what he was saying. These are the things that he was saying, and I just felt like as a friend, you did not reach out to me. And if you say you did not speak to me to gather up all the information in order to do the live.
Absolutely.
So you did a live under your own, under your own thing. You just did a live just to do it. And you did it at a time where I was your friend and I needed you the most.
He was thinking about views and clout and not
Definitely.
the friendship.
Right.
I saw
Yeah,
it, and he didn't have to do that.
Right.
It was, and the weird thing was that when it was happening, I was getting phone calls
I
from
remember.
people in the music industry that are pretty prominent.
Right.
I'm not going to say who it was,
Yeah.
and they were livid.
Yeah.
And they said that they were going to give him a call and check his ass because that was completely unnecessary. Even if that wasn't your people,
Out of pocket.
you
That's
st-
what
he was
was.
like, this nigga should not have said no shit like that, and I'm gonna get in his ass. Like, this is ridiculous.
Right. So I had, in order to keep my sanity during that hard time, I had to block Choke from my social media because I just didn't want to see anything else. I didn't want to know about anything else, and I just felt like that's what it was going to be. Fast forward, there's this big thing going on with Charlemagne, Kwame Brown, this rape case.
Yeah.
Choke No Joke did the documentary. So Tasha K, shouts to Tasha K, I love you Tasha K. Tasha K is the girl who outed Derek Jackson for cheating on his wife, and she does a lot of great.
I know Tasha. She reports on a lot of stuff that the main media
the
doesn't.
breaking news.
Yeah, that the main media don't touch because people be protected. So
right.
Yeah.
But Tasha K is that girl. So she put something on, and I met Tasha K through my cousin Star. So I met her under very positive circumstances. So you know, I know that the opinion of others is they don't like her because of what she does, but I like her because I didn't meet her under those pretenses. So, yeah, that's him. Hey, Shawn.
What's good, man? How you? Queens in the building, what up?
Queens outside.
How you?
We good. That's Tara, that's Shawn. That's Smitty. So listen, you can have a seat. We were talking about this whole choke no joke situation that I didn't even get to tell you about.
Nah, what's going on?
No, I told you some of it.
Nah, you know, I be clear the fuck with me, man. I don't be trying to be involved with all that bullshit. What's good with y'all?
Yeah. So make a long story short, Tasha K put something out about choke no joke, right?
Yeah.
And there's like 3,000 comments on her page. I went on her page. What is that? I can hear that.
Yeah.
And I said, choke no joke is a bitch ass. That's what I wrote. Yeah. If you could. June, did you meet Shawn? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, they could chill over there. So I wrote choke no joke is a bitch ass.
Yeah.
I didn't say ninja. I didn't say none of that.
It's bitch ass.
Just bitch ass, right? And there was like 3,000 comments. And I've since blocked him from social media. So it's like, how did you know that I left that comment? So it took like 3 days, right? And then I get a phone call. Oh, that's rum punch. So 3 days go by, and it's Sunday. This Sunday that just passed. This Sunday.
Memorial.
Yeah,
weekend.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
And it was bright and early in the morning. It was like almost 8 o'clock. If it was 8 o'clock, that still, it might have been too early.
Yeah.
So, and it's from a 646 number. And I'm like, God, you know, I always answer them 646 numbers.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know, it's, you know, if could be somebody from New York telling me some bad news. I need to know it. So I answer. Person didn't even say hello. They said, why am I a bitch ass nigga? That's how the conversation went. And I was like, hey, cheers.
Yeah.
I was like, because that's what you are. And then I broke,
Oh shit.
and I just kind of broke down everything
Yeah.
through our friendship where he messed up at. I mean, and it goes deep. He ended up apologizing. He took the videos down, which I appreciate. I definitely appreciate it. But what I asked him was, because he outed me publicly,
You gotta apologize.
I feel like you should apologize.
I agree.
So did he do that?
I don't know. Here's the mic.
So
So will you rest until you did that?
I will rest when I get that.
you get off his head, get off his neck.
Yeah.
All right. So
Why not just rest before that?
There's a mic.
Yeah, why not just wait? You know what I'm saying? Rest before that. Why you gonna wait for him?
I'm good already.
Yeah, the rest your spirit energy. Don't be walking around with that deadbeat energy on you. You know what I mean?
No,
That should kill the soul. Let them do that.
Yeah.
It was for views anyway, so when he did it, it was really for views.
Yeah, it was clout.
And in my opinion, you know, people like that, you gotta be cautious of. That's not your people. You understand? Because the only reason why he reached out to you is because his ass is under fire and he's in his feelings because he said something or did something that's everybody making a big deal about.
Right.
So what if that didn't happen? Would he have still called you? So that's the question you need to ask yourself.
And my question is, did he remove the video before he called you? Like he was like,
I asked him to remove the video.
and then okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He would tell me something like that. I was telling you, don't even.
Yeah. No, I was telling you, don't even stress that.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, if it was for views, it was what? Don't put no energy into it. It was non-sufficient. Insufficient.
The thing-
I already know.
You know my thing is,
She ain't gonna let up. She ain't gonna let up at all.
All right, so let's get off. We got our special guest in the building. We got Shawn Hazz, Mickey T,
Word
McDonald.
up. That's
So
one.
let me just say something about Shawn, right? I've known you since junior high school.
Yes,
12
indeed.
years old.
Yeah, we go back.
226, virtual algorithm. He was the
Right.
worst kid ever. Can I just say that? The worst kid ever. He used to have bitches get jumped by this bully who was like 4 foot. Her name was Shonda.
She got to let it all out. Yeah. This was Queens, man. This was back in the golden era. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we
And
came
all
up
the
different.
girls used to like him. And And can I say one thing? He had a girlfriend back in the day, and I'm not gonna say her name because she follows me on
Yeah,
IG.
no names. We ain't shine no light on
But-
nobody.
No,
But
but
Yeah,
let me
but-
say this: she was ugly.
oh man,
She was ugly. She
You
was
know, Nelly,
ugly.
Now she
you know how
definitely
girls
is.
do. You know what I mean? Everybody goes, that bitch was ugly.
She was. If I show you the picture now, what she looks like, you would
I
go.
probably don't even remember.
Yeah, I showed it to you, and
half
you
the
did
people I
say
see
you don't
now,
remember.
I
You don't remember.
Well, I'd be like, damn, life kind of fucks some people up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Thank God,
fact.
I'm blessed, you know what I mean?
already.
Holly fucking
Nah, no lie.
You know what I'm saying? Now, real talk, I protect my energy, I protect my peace. That's why I look this way, man. I be 45, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, I got my sons in the building. He just graduated. You know what I mean? Shout out to the next star. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got his little single. I sent it to the guard. You know what I mean? So y'all can check it out later. But yeah, man. You know they the apple don't fall far from the tree. But what's good, man? How you? I'm glad to be on your show. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So this is Zooway. This is what's popping in Charlotte.
I
Zooway.
like the ambiance. I like it. Sorry
Yeah.
to show up late. It was my father. Yeah, I had to go get fresh for a minute.
This is Southside Jamaica, Queens, all day, every day. So we're gonna start from the beginning because that's where I know you from a young kid. So you had an ugly girlfriend.
that's the beginning.
Her name was Ivy.
That ain't gonna be the You trying to put some clickbait on me? You had an ugly girl? No. Nah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But let me tell you,
I had a lot of
he used to be part
bad. You know.
He used to be part of the livest crew in Southside Jamaica, Queens. It was Bad Boys. Remember?
Indeed.
Bad Boys, and then it was
Indeed.
Lost
You know what I'm
Boys.
saying?
That was my question I was gonna ask.
Yeah, Lost Boys extended family. That's our, our big brothers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we came up, man. We made ourselves known in the streets day one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 16, 15, we up at the Palladium. You know what I'm saying? We up in the city, we everywhere. Q Club, everywhere. They couldn't tell us nothing. Yeah, I'm driving at 13, like we was getting money. It was
so
different.
bad.
Yeah, it was
It
different.
was
Yeah, it was
terrible.
different. We was getting a lot of money. I caught it, not to go into all the extra shit, but
It is what it is.
it is
Right.
what it is.
So y'all was tough and all of that, but I used to live across the street from the park, right? So they used to drive, they used to ride their bikes. Or because they were over on Fox, but I was on the other side. I was living on the north side in the beginning. Okay. And they would ride their
Still
bikes.
got that story. Her pop scared us off.
My pops
Get the
pulled
fuck
up and
up
I
outta
was
here.
begging them. I'm like, don't drive your bike away because if you drive away, it's gonna make my father feel like we was doing something that we wasn't supposed to be doing, and that's not what it is. Just chill.
Nah, you gotta get up out of there.
No, my father was mad cool.
He was
Okay.
Yeah, he was mad cool. But let's talk about that. You are Mr. Cheeks.
Yeah, that's family. That's cousin. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Big shouts out LB fam. I see y'all out there. Cheeks, I see he always on the move. He working, staying young. That's what keeps you doing you. When you stay doing what you love to do, you know what I'm saying? You forever young. And this hip hop shit, I don't think we'll ever grow up too much. You know what I'm saying? This should keep us forever young. But yeah, big shouts out to the family.
All right. So let's go into why the hell did you move to California? I know you moved to Atlanta first. I might be.
Yeah, you skip. Yeah,
I'm
you skip
skipping.
the
I'm
whole.
skipping.
Yeah.
So let's talk about when you moved from New York to Atlanta. Why?
Basically, I left New York in '95. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. At the time, New York was crazy. Everybody was getting hemmed up. I'm talking about cats was getting plunged in the ass with shit. Like, you remember that era? Like, it was crazy.
I remember that.
So my mom's just like, look, I'm going to the A. The house was getting sold. You know what I'm saying? I could have stayed there with my baby moms as long as the house sold. And last minute, I said, I'm leaving. So I left with my moms. I hopped in my whip. You know what I mean? And we drove way to Atlanta. And it's crazy. The little hoopty I had broke down just right when I got to Atlanta. So it was meant to be. Got us there. I put a lot of energy into Atlanta. I birthed it. Like I gave that city life. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was there in '95, it was nothing. Freaknik had just happened in '94. And it was the first one. So I got there. Outkast was just really peaking. LaFace just moved there. So they didn't really have a sound. Jermaine Dupri was there, but it wasn't like it is now. So when I got there, I brought that New York energy just like, because I was already, let me tell you my story. I grew up around Larry Smith. They call me the nephew of hip hop. Larry Smith is my uncle. So I've been raised, I am hip hop. I am growing up hip hop, for real, for real.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, like for real, for real. Like since 13, 11, seeing Run DMC in the other room, you know, recording Tougher Than Leather, Raising Hell, on tours with Houdini, Young Cat, Young Boy, like they say in Philly, Young Boy. Like I was out there, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, worldwide, traveling, opening up for Lil' Kim, everybody. I just really didn't want to be an artist then, because I didn't really know really what I wanted to do, because I was good with writing, so I became a ghostwriter. So when I moved to Atlanta, I started ghostwriting. Linked up with Keith Sweat.
Wait a minute, hold on. Who you go? Can you talk about who you go to?
No,
I mean, because
no.
it's so long ago.
No, but I mean, if you want to go there, cut close. I worked with them.
Okay.
Keith Sweat. When I was working with him for 4 years,
So
we
you,
had a.
so you were writing.
I was writing.
You were writing R&B music
Yeah,
or hip hop?
R&B, hip hop, all that. That's what I do.
That's dope.
Yeah. I worked with once I got with Dave McPherson. I was a writer for B2K. I would come in a lot of things they wouldn't use. They would take ideas from pieces, you know what I'm saying? And Blue Cantrell, I was in that whole little Dallas, Austin, you know what I'm saying? So I was in the mix. Once I learned the business, I didn't learn it until I got fucked, till I got screwed. Because everybody was just, I never knew about publishing and points and, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the credits, your name ain't there, but you got a bag. You know what I'm saying? I don't see my name in the credits, and then as I got older, my attorney went back, made me get all that shit right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I learned, but then that's what, to answer the question, that's what got me to Atlanta. You know, just doing my thing, traveling, and my mom got me out of there for safety, because I would have ended up dead in jail.
Yeah,
Where I
let's
was
talk
going,
about, yeah,
real
because he
talk.
was in the streets heavy.
Real talk. Heavy.
Doing what? You don't want to talk about it?
Heavy.
Yeah, spreading the gospel.
Huh?
That's what he was doing. He was spreading the gospel.
I was living and learning. I was
Yeah,
finding my
definitely
way.
spreading the
I
gospel.
was finding my way. And I'm still here to talk about it today. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A lot of my people's got felonies, they locked up, they did time. I've been on the streets. You know, I got beautiful family, beautiful kids, grown up, you know what I'm saying? My son just graduated, you know? So yeah, I got a lot of blessings and things to thankful for. But what got me to Cali is my acting. You know what I'm saying? After that, I said, you know what? I didn't, because my...
So yeah, let's talk about what made you start going into acting.
You know what? Because it was
Because
natural.
you're such a street dude.
Yeah, because it was
Such
organic.
a street.
It was organic because see how I would write as in like in the script form. So everything I would write, it would be so vivid and detailish. So one time I was like, yo, I told myself, I said, I'm going to Hollywood. I'm going to create my own shit, going to create scripts and all that. And that's what I did. I went out there. First, I'm gonna tell you what really got me out there was Interscope. In 2004, I was supposed to sign a deal with them. At the time, big shouts out to Boo Boo. 50 was hot at the time. They had the whole shady shit over there, so they would have shelved me. So I was like, you know what? I knew too much of the business, so I was like, I don't even want this deal. So I got lost in the shuffle in the ecosystem real quick, right? Because I wasn't, you know, popping like that as an artist out there. Yeah, so I met a homegirl. She was in the Players Club. I was like, yo, you doing the acting shit? You know, she had me around all the stars, everybody that I was looking up to in film. I'm like, yo, I think I can come out here and kill this shit with my queens. And soon as I said that, I said, take me to a casting director. I swear to God, 2 weeks later, I was on set, and it never stopped from there. I booked my first commercial. I booked my first movie. I was an epic movie. I spoofed Pete Diddy. I was, you know, it was a beginning. Then I did dozens of commercials, and you know, I started working.
Yeah, I remember the education
Connection, get connected for free. Take some free tests and get a degree. Yeah, I created that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that commercial. Right. It was a
I got a family to support. 2 jobs wasn't cutting it. I knew for the rest of my life I can't be struggling. What I needed was a higher wage. So I think in college for me is the next stage.
Give me the end. The end was my favorite part.
I gotta get connected and get it for free. Statistically, it leads to a bigger salary. I got off the night shift grind. A dead end job's a waste of time. When online, type www. Wait. Fast forward, cut to the chase. Found education connection. Training advisors guided me through course selection. By taking some free tests, confirmed my interests. To found my career that fits best. I took my classes online and found my career on my own time. And that day came, I crawled the stage, grabbed my degree, and got my family on the right page. Classic. You know what I'm saying?
remember
Classic. They grew up on me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm an OG in this, man.
I was definitely a kid.
I'm 49. I remember. Yo, I used to be like, yo, that's my man right there. Don't even know what's
And everybody said he got to be a rapper because he ain't no act. Yeah, you just can't pin that. Yeah, so that was that.
A lot of people ain't gonna remember that around young age, but I
No, I definitely remember that. I definitely remember that.
He remember.
Yeah, when I was young. I promise I remember that. Especially the end part. The end part. Cause then they used to, it was a
commercial.
no, but they had a short version too.
Yeah, they had the white girls doing their thing after they started taking on and started to recreate the shit, but it didn't never work after that.
Yeah.
Then Lil Romeo came with his little shit, and then I beat him out in Chocolate City. You know what I'm saying? When I did the movie with Vivica Fox, Michael, you know, D. Ray Davis and everybody. Yeah, I was the thug. I wasn't a stripper.
That was a movie for the ladies.
Yeah, it was
You
definitely
beat
for
up-
the
What's
ladies.
the guy with the green
Robert
eyes that
Rashad.
y'all-
Robert Rashad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
my
crazy,
man,
right?
That's dope.
She said he done took it back.
Way back.
Damn.
Classic.
So then that was your stint in Atlanta. So what made you move to Cali? Because
The
when you
weather,
did that,
the woman, the weather, the weed.
Huh?
It was the woman, the weather, the weed. It was those 3 W's. Once I got there,
WW.
and I was like, yo, I done seen all Atlanta. I done seen everything Atlanta had to offer. I done been there. It's when they built Magics. Every strip club I watched build up, right? I've seen it all. So I was like, I'm done here. When I got there, I seen the palm trees. It was December and 85 degrees. I was like, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Then they took me on Sunset Strip. It was a wrap.
Oh yeah.
I said, this is where I belong. Everybody, I swear, I seen, I was like, oh shit, there they go. Oh, Gabrielle, what up? There you go. Oh, yeah, what up? You know what I'm saying?
So when did you go to California? When did
2004.
2004?
And been there ever since.
that's
Yeah, 16 years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite some time. And then you got 2 Netflix movies out, right?
Yeah. Big shouts out to that. Thanks for plugging that, Viv. I got a joint coming
I
out.
got you.
Yeah, called Heaven's Revenge. Yeah, I play Fred, and my best friend is tied up by this crazy ass woman he was fucking with. And yeah, I keep coming and speculating that he's in there, and she keep, oh, it's crazy. Y'all gonna like that. The original's out now. It's on Amazon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime right now. It's called Heaven's Revenge. Yeah, check out the original. So when you see the full length, you'll get to see the, you know. And then I got a joint called Keys. I play an undercover detective called Desmond Wright, real crooked New York City cop. You know what I'm saying?
Right up your alley.
Yeah, we shooting up in New York and Harlem. I'm chasing them down up in the FDR and all that shit. Yeah, so I wish I had a clip to show. Actually, we do on, you know, later on we can pull it out.
Okay, yeah, Smitty can pull it up. So, how transparent can we be with you tonight?
Yeah, you know.
Huh? No, we're not gonna be that transparent.
Oh.
No.
Well, you say that.
I mean, y'all know this is family. This is family right here. They grown men. I just want to know how transparent we can be. You know, I mean, I'm transparent sometimes, even when Elijah's here running around after Hercules.
Yeah, I mean, we got to be transparent. We got to be our feelings, right?
Right. So let's talk about some joints, some music that you got, because you do the acting, but you also do music. So you have a joint with BBD. Can we talk about it?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what's up. Straight up love.
What's the straight up love, right?
Yeah.
And I just want to say, I don't know, I'm getting nervous now. there's a lyric on there. There's a lyric on there with the Selma Hayek thing. And back in the day, people told me that that's who I looked like. So when I heard that song, yes, and because
No, babe, it was not you.
no,
I was inspired. Let me tell you something. I write from inspiration, right? Because there was parts in there, you know what I'm saying? My wife would, you know, ask me, she would say, that ain't me. I don't work out. I don't do this. And so it's not you. It's just, I paint pictures. You know what I'm saying? And then when I said, you know, she reminded me of, so what I said in the joint, it was like
Selma Hayek and Just Till Dawn. I don't forget it.
Yeah. But it was inspired. It was inspired.
By
It
who?
was inspired. I mean, it could have been by you. It could have been by anybody. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I had just
I'm
seen
not gonna
Dust Till
lie,
Dawn. Yeah, I think I just see. You know what? That's what it was.
No.
I just see Dust Till Dawn when I wrote it, and I see her doing doom, coming out like that. I said, "Oh shit!" Yeah. So that was the vibe. And then she was Hispanic, and I was just playing with that thing. You know what I'm saying?
So can I want to be transparent though?
Yeah, do that.
You know, even though we're really good friends, you are like one of my closest friends, my dear friend. At the time, we weren't speaking.
Yeah.
We weren't on good terms.
Yeah.
So when I heard it, I felt like it was a jab towards me. Yeah, oh yes.
The song.
And then Gria called me. Gria's your cousin.
Yeah, big shouts out to Gria.
Shouts to Gria. I love Gria.
Love you too, boom.
Yeah, and she called me and she was like, "You heard from Shawn?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to hear from him." But she showed me that song, and I was like, yes, I thought a way about that song.
It's hot. Y'all should check it out. Did they hear it?
No, but that's why I asked you to email.
Oh, we're gonna bang that. Yeah, we're gonna
You
bang
wanna
that
bang
during
that?
the show. Let's bang that
Do you
since we
have
talk
it?
about it.
What's the name
It's
of
called
it?
Trust Nobody Else.
See the
Yeah,
title?
let
See
y'all
the title?
and let y'all get the. Maybe you might paint the picture and say he is talking about you. I don't know. Maybe. You know what I mean?
Shawn Hazz. Yeah, new edition. Nobody else.
Yo, I had a thing in the past about trusting women. They steal my heart fast when I ain't looking. Guess I'm too naive and that's why I'm tookin' all the time on the ride, left the central booking. Gave her my all, she was disloyal. Check the expiration date, we let the milk spoil. Set out too long, love and the thrill's gone. Try to steal my joy, but I'm still strong. I'm still Shawn. It feels wrong, holding on to a love that has been scorned. Even though she looked like Selma Hayek and Dust Till Dawn. Congratulate yourself, you inspired this song. You know that, right? We used to chill in the crib and just watch flips. Then later hit the mall, shop for some kicks. Can't do like then, it's just us, we just wanna kiss. Talk for hours, rockin' Mary J, reminisce. That's when we had a bond, that rule with an iron fist. Fellas were jealous for sure, you had the ladies pissed. They said it's too good to be true, good men don't exist. Never insecure, you ignore all them chicks. See it, you want it, you got it, it was nothing less. Hold out your hand, you got the Black American Express. The good life, she had it all, nothing but the best. Till she sat me down and said she had to confess. Man, what if you want? Nobody like you. Nobody like you. She was the one that I trusted. Who would ever think that she would spread like mustard? See me with my new chick, now you disgusted? Fix your face, you was the one that got busted. Left it for somebody that you know couldn't afford you. Now you by yourself, lost the one who adored you. Sex tape leak, you left this record you. Now you running back telling me homie bored you. That I'm supposed to give you my trust and reward you. In all honesty, I should have ran and ignored you. I don't trust nobody else, forget they could thank you. I found a new love and got that it ain't true. Stay away from tabloids, rumors, it ain't true. I'ma learn to trust again and see what it's gonna do. I don't need nobody else, definitely not you. Word, definitely not you. Nobody like you.
All right, we're back. Gossip Viv, Gossip Time Radio. Zoe ENT each and every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. with my lovely co-host, Coco Shantae.
Your boy Big June, aka Zell. Let's go.
And our special guest in the building. Introduce yourself,
Your
sir.
boy S1. You know what I mean? Some has it, some don't. They say, ask me why they call you Hazz. Like, you know what I mean? And I used to always tell them, because I was always the one who has a bad bitch. I was always the one who has a gun. I was always the one who had skills. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was always hazardous to the competition. Anybody that stepped in my fucking way of destiny, I was hazardous to them.
Hey.
Yeah, so that's why they call me hazardous. S1 hazardous. But I just grew up as a man and just dropped the hazardous and wanted to be Hazz. Some has, some don't. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna talk about some stuff. But y'all heard the song, Trust. Okay. I've been saying Shawn, but you said S1, so.
S1, everybody know me as S1.
I don't know you as S1. Your mama named you Shawn, I'm gonna call you Shawn. Miss McDonald named you Shawn, I'm gonna call you Shawn. All right, so we listened to that joint, Trust Nobody, which featured Devoe, right? Trust Nobody Else, sorry. I felt, when you heard the lyric, Smitty?
Yeah, it's a diss track to me.
It's a diss track! It's a diss track! Thank you, Smitty! Thank you, Smitty! This is a diss track!
It was a track saying I was hurt. Most men don't speak on that.
Yeah.
On the mic.
Now I'm fucking.
Okay. Yeah, hold that for me. I had to moisturize real quick. Yo, for real talk. A lot of men do not, yo, that's self-care, baby. A lot of men do not express their feelings that way.
That's a fact.
It's always a female saying they got hurt. You know what I'm saying? They going through this. You know what I'm saying? So I said, let me do.
Smitty, we're gonna be.
I said I want to do something expressing my feelings. Everybody talking about being transparent. So that's what I was doing in the song. I was, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. The toughest dudes have feelings.
Facts. If you don't, you ain't human.
Like, believe it or not.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Just be our ego. Just be the man's
It's
ego.
so too tough to be like, you know what I mean? I ain't with it though. I got feelings and stuff. I got feelings and stuff.
I know who I am. Step to yourself because I don't want to hear it.
Okay, so I'm not Tara. We the only chicks. And where's Marilyn? Marilyn, but she's busy. But I felt when I heard it, we weren't on good terms. We were not speaking.
It's natural to feel.
And I felt away.
You had a right to. That's fine.
I know I had a right to. We'll talk about that.
One time while you did the song.
No, you know what? When we finally.
I can't, because time had went on a long period of time, maybe like a year and a half into.
No, longer.
Us not talking, maybe about 2 years.
A little longer.
So I was inspired because to put that out there, my wife Hispanic, Mexican, and Selma Hayek is Mexican, but she don't look like, she do with the bun or whatever, but she looks more like her, like feature wise. I'm just being honest. But I was just, like I said, I was inspired just by a dope chick, and I didn't want to put a name on it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you basically took.
And the Selma Hayek shit just sound fly. It was witty too. You know what I mean? She looked like Selma Hayek from dusk till dawn. Like, damn, like that's a bad bitch.
So is it possible that you took a combination of your life experiences, pull some from here, pull some
That's
from
what I
here?
do, fam. I pull from my life. Yeah, I pull from my life. Other people's life, other people's past experience. I may look at your relationship and pull something. You might be like, yo, he talking about me and mine. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just inspiration. I pull from inspiration. That's what good writers do.
Yeah, that's a fact. Go ahead, babe. Let it out. Let it go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, drink some more. Drink it up. Pour me some more.
Some of that rumpa-pum-punch.
Yeah, can I have some more rum punch? I don't know how transparent we could be because we got innocent ears in the image. Oh, you call them hands.
Nah, you can do that.
So,
All the OGs, all the hip hop legends, man. All my big brothers call me Hazz. Word.
so let's talk about that because I've seen you go on tour with Houdini, Big Daddy Kane, and
Oh, big shouts out to Kane. What up, baby? I'm in your city. Yeah.
How did that come about? You opening up or being on? I always see you on stage with them.
Yeah, well, like I said, I was hip hop nephew. You know what I'm saying? I am hip hop's nephew. Larry Smith is my uncle. So it was always, nigga, get up here. You know what I'm saying? I never had to sit in the front row. I never had to look at it like anybody else. I was always looking at it from a whole different, I'm on stage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that was a blessing. I'm not saying that being unhumble about it. It was a gift, man. I was blessed because my pops had me in that circle. Yeah, so I was young, you know what I'm saying? And Russell Simmons and all would be like, get over. I was the only kid hanging out with everybody. So like I would be in this store, and then you have Russell over there, you got Rick Rubin, you got Jay and them coming in, rest his soul, you know what I'm saying? You got the Beastie Boys showing up to Larry crib, you got the Fat Boys coming through, Big Prince Marky D, I love you fam, you know, God bless man, rest his soul too, you know what I mean? You name it, man, I was blessed. Like to really see this hip hop shit up close. And they used to be like, yo, go out there and open up before they come out. You know what I'm saying? I used to go out there and murder the stadiums. I remember coming out here back in the day. We came out here years ago. We stayed out here. And Deb Anthony was my road manager when I was ghostwriting. Yeah, big shouts out to Deb. You know what I mean? We had our first road trip. Deb brought us out here and to perform with Ludacris because I was ghostwriting for a white girl named Sarai. Her name was Sarai Howard. And damn, she didn't blow, but she was dope. She doing good now. Yeah, y'all can Google her. Sarai Howard, the first white girl. Yeah.
Rick Rubin, though, that's ill.
Yeah. You know, so. Yo, I seen Russell with them signed fucking LL. I was that little nigga on the set of Crush Groove. I'm that little nigga on the set of Tougher Than Leather. One of my best friends is DJ Hurricane from the Beastie Boys. My nigga. Bang, bang.
Why you don't do a documentary?
I'm going to do a book
So
soon.
speaking of that,
It's called The Nephew of Hip Hop.
Really?
Yeah.
So speaking of that, back in 2014, you came to New York. I linked up with you. You were shooting for that documentary. Was that a documentary?
No, that was
But they
actually a
was-
film.
A film for what?
Yeah, that was Keys when I was doing. Was that when I seen you?
No,
when
I
I was on.
This is 50 and all of that.
Oh, yes. I did the documentary and you was in it.
Hello, that's what I'm
That's what
talking
we was
about.
doing. So it was
What's
my
the time
voyage,
frame?
my voyage, remember?
Mom, boy,
Yeah. It was an idea.
Yes.
It was an idea I had with this, the kid, he robbed me for all my footage. Yeah, he robbed me for all my footage. Jason, you remember Jason?
I remember Jason.
What year we
Robbed me for all my
in?
footage. This was
2014.
Yeah,
Oh, this was
2014, yeah. I came up there to do the documentary because it was already planted in my spirit.
So
You know what I
the
mean? The
music-
seed was already planted. Like, yo, I gotta tell this story how I went from Queens to Atlanta to Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And came back full circle. And then tell the untold stories of, being
Why
on the
I don't got
road.
footage of this? Why I don't got footage of this?
Oh, you gonna get that. We can pull it. You can pull it off and put it.
We
But
from where?
you got what I got. We
I
don't
don't
even
have it.
Well, the YouTube link I'm saying.
Oh, the YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See? What kind of... How the hell are you in California? Your whole energy reminds me of...
I'm still home. I never left. And everybody, she said it all the time. How the hell you? She said
How
that.
do you, no, seriously,
For real?
because you have to be really mental. Even with us living in the South,
Right.
and keeping that whole energy, like it just doesn't leave you.
Yeah,
And then if you're dealing with people that are nothing like you, it's so hard.
Nah, you're right.
So how do you
Right.
manage?
Ma, it's
How do
been
you manage
you know what?
doing that?
That's a really good question. Thanks for asking. Now we get transparent. I'm going through it now. Yeah, I'm actually at a point now where I'm burned out of Hollywood. Like I done went there, I done made a name for myself beyond. Like I felt like I was overexposed. Like I'm on every red carpet. I can't go nowhere without every celebrity that I looked up to now looking like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's fake. There's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Everybody there's some fucking body. Everybody there's bigger than them. And then there's no friendship. Because there's niggas just fishing there. Everybody's fishing. Everybody want to step on your shoulders to get to your plug, to his plug, and you know what I'm saying? And then you think, yo, this maybe I can talk to this person. No, everybody's spreading your business. Everybody got a publicist. Everybody's a fucking star. You know what I'm saying? And then put no fucking work like I do. You know what I'm saying? And then you get these people that and then you deal with different cultures. You're right. It don't mix. It don't, yo. And I've been forcing that shit for so long. And my kids been saying, come home, daddy. Come home now. I'm coming home.
What does that mean? You coming home to
Coming
Atlanta
back to
or
the
back
east.
to New
Yeah,
York?
I'm buying a crib in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. And Atlanta's the new black mecca, Hollywood. Tyler's here, and I want to go there and shoot my own films. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hazardous films. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to put together. Yeah.
I need to come audition for your joints. I need to come
One
audition.
love,
That
sure.
movie too.
Wow.
2 movies on Amazon Prime too.
Nice. Oh, yo. There we go. Let's probably.
08 and all that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Independent joints.
Dope. That's where it's at, man. That's where it's at.
So I'm loving it.
Yeah, I will, right? Yeah. I sure will be close to Viv. I love Viv, man. Viv, that's my people's, man. I love her. It's unconditional. It's unconditional. I love her up, down, in the middle, wherever. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We have a lot of history, Shawn and I. A lot of history.
the evil laugh.
A lot of history. So can we go into another joint?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go into the
I
new
like
joint.
Don't Be Mad. Can we go into Don't Be Mad?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
One love. Don't be mad. Y'all, please don't be
Gossip
mad.
time, Gossip Viv. Each and every Thursday, 8 to 10. Keep it locked.
Don't say I can't. Don't be mad.
Why y'all mad? Cause I have balls to get it done. Y'all thought it would feel, guess I shocked everyone. The movies and red carpets, it look fun. But let me check your back with it all begun. Just a kid from the south side. Raised by OGs that by IG. He was outside, ahead of his time. The boy was fine. Jamaica Queen swag up, the kid was shine. Stuck out like a sword though. Diamonds called him S1. Out the troop, he was considered as the fresh one, but hard-headed. There's some things that he regretted. Young and dumb, just means he didn't get it. But growth comes with age. The time he evolved in his ways. Changed up his attitude, there came better days. Started putting God first and really giving praise. Making the devil mad for the rage.
Don't be mad.
You should be mad cause the boy fly. You should be giving thanks, giving praise to the most high. Most couldn't go where he was going, I know why. He was dead weight. He had to stop, focus, get his head straight. Cause good things come to those who work, not wait. So he flew out to Cali to get his big break. Went to go get it. Never rode a coattail, no desires to fit it. Having free brings a torment in spirit, don't go near it. He can't have it, he ain't trying to hear it. He wanted it bad, he secured the bag for it. New levels come, new devils, so don't be mad. He can go to Mr. Challenge from the tab. Greed, envy, hate, cross his path. Now you deal with fists, untight handshakes. Stakes in the grass, all covered in max. Get out the sky, strong hands.
Don't be mad, y'all. Don't be mad. Over here.
Don't be mad.
I was raised by OGs, now IG. A different type of game was instilled in me. Like followers, that shit ain't real to me. I was raised amongst niggas, that's what appealed to me. Sexual MC, homie, had to be still to me. Took a village to raise a child, that's how I'm supposed to be. Nowadays, niggas don't speak. They rather post, retweet, so connected online in real life, they sleep. Before I wake up, watch balls for the sheets. What you in it for? What's your credit score? Everybody's sensitive these days. Like, why you say that for? Now you being canceled black boy. All I gotta say is fuck no. I had to get it off. They said I couldn't have it. I had to grab it. That's what some has it. It's some don't.
pushing music over
We
here.
pushing music over here. Gossip Biz, Gossip Time Radio, Zoe ENT, each and every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. with my lovely co-host DJ,
L. Smitty, baby.
who like ass and not titty.
That's me.
Co-host Shantae. What'd you say?
Y'all know the vibe is out. Let's go.
June is hype, yo.
Ready?
June is hype.
Yeah.
We pushing
They
music
putting
over
comments
here.
up there. All
Put
right,
the
they
gel
like
with
Salute.
Denzel.
Big Zell.
It's
Let's
hot, man.
go.
It's the liquor. It's definitely kicking.
Yes, let's get hot in here. It's getting hot in here.
Put it up a pump punch, boy.
That's Tara's rum punch for
Rum
you.
punch.
Tara's rump five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. That's Don't Be Mad. That inspired. Well, see, I draw off inspiration. So what inspired me to do that was me just feeling like we as grown-ups, we still need hip hop.
Yes, we do.
We get lost in all this new kitty shit, and I be like, nah. You know, Cass be like, yo, son, your voice is needed, B. Like, cause you are hip hop. Like, I breathe this shit. Like, I breathe this literally. Like, I do this in my sleep, easy. Like, and that's why I guess I don't push myself that hard, cause I would have been a mega platinum selling artist already. It's just too easy for me, and I've been spoiled since a kid, cause I've been around it. See, if I wouldn't have never been around it all, like I would have popped off and been the next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew too much.
Right.
I didn't want certain deals. I was like, fuck all that. I was cool with me not owing no one, not being locked down to nobody. Yeah, man. Yeah. And that's what, you know, my son is about to experience. 360 deal. all that
Ooh, which
shit.
one? Which
My
one?
son Shaheem, he's in
Oh,
there.
Shaheem.
Shaheem, what up? Yeah, come say what's up to the people. You know what I'm saying? He graduated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
What?
Say what's up to the people, man.
What's good, people?
Alright? Thank you. That's the young me, man. That's the young guy.
17.
So you're an artist.
Your future bright.
Yeah.
Right. And he graduated early.
Oh,
A
man.
year early.
Yo, congratulations, bro.
So any projects coming soon? What you working on? What you
Working
working on?
Single coming June 11th.
Oh, man.
It's called Spinning.
Oh.
It's about having this one person in your head that you can't get out. And you're constantly like turning and spinning over them. So yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Spinning.
Let me tell you something. Hey, Ty, come here. That's my other son. He's a future NBA. Yeah. He's a future NBA star. You know what I'm saying? He say what's up. Yeah, see, he got the whole NBA swag with him, right? Yeah, you know. Say what's up to him.
Hey, what's up, people?
Looking like Lil Hat J.
Yo, you know what I mean? Ty is 15. And we're 12, 13. And he ain't even done growing. He ain't done growing. Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of shorties. I got 7 kids. They big though. Everybody. I got grandkids. I got 6 grandkids. Yeah.
They are beautiful.
Wow.
Can I say, because I remember when you had the first 3 with your first wife, right? Your son made some beautiful,
He did. Big shouts out to Shawn Jr. He did. One love.
They are so beautiful. I was like, let me borrow one.
He gave me too many. But, nah, you know what? I can't say that. Everything's a blessing. Everything is, you know, I don't care how many you have.
Yeah, because Smitty got
Yeah, I
it. It's
got
called
it.
spinning.
I got it, yeah.
You go by your real name, Shaheem?
It's Shaheem McDonald on all platforms.
So wait, before you play it, you know there is a rapper already who is one of my best friends, Shaheem Rugged Child.
And that's where I named him from.
Oh, you named him
Oh,
Shaheem?
wow.
Look at
But
that.
I always said, if I have a son, I gotta name that little nigga Shy, because they called me Shy when I was Shawn.
Okay.
You know,
Right,
SHA, Shy,
Right,
whatever.
right.
But then I said Shaheem, and then when that little nigga came out with
Right,
the name,
because he was different.
I was
when
like,
he
dope,
came out.
yeah, and he was
Word.
fly too.
Yeah,
Little
he was
nigga,
fly.
little
Shouts to Shaheem. That's my
Shout out
brother.
Shaheem.
That's my brother. We're going to have him up here on Gossip Time Radio very soon. He's working some things out, but he's definitely already said he's coming up here. But that's yeah, come sit down. We're going to talk to you, Shaheem. Your daddy's over there. Let him wind down. He too much. So
I
clearly
can tell
you're
you
nothing
guys
like that.
why, I go by my full name. It's mainly because like when I was younger, I was
He's so cute.
I was always
Oh, man, he
kind of
different.
that last name.
He different from the hood. These boys, they ain't, it's night and
He's
day.
so
That
cute.
that last name was kind of always like a pick on thing. So,
McDonald? Because of his restaurant?
Nah, both and the old McDonald had a phone.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay.
Our last
but
name
like
is famous.
now
They made fun of
now
you
I
when
embrace
I
it.
was a kid.
So
Okay.
it's like
Right.
I want the world to know my name.
That's right.
Since I was like 7, I've always dreamed of being on the radio and singing in front of crowds. I kind of looked up to Justin Bieber when I was younger.
Okay.
I still do. Yeah. So yeah.
All right. So let's introduce the single that's coming out June 11th.
June 11th.
But you're gonna hear it here first.
Yes, sir.
On Gossip Time Radio.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Yes.
Alright, so introduce it.
Introduce it.
Okay. So June 11th, spinning, Shawn McDonald on all platforms. All right.
Let's get it.
I've been thinking lately about you, baby. You drive me crazy, but lately, now I've been thinking daily that you're the one for me. If you could only see the light, I say, girl, you got me spinning. I'm thinking about you. I can't get you out. I can't get you out. Girl, you got me spinning, but I can't be around you. I can't get you out. I can't get you out. Please don't let go. I'm drowning without your love. I said, oh, please don't let go. I'm drowning.
You know where it's going? That's exactly where it's going. Oh, it's a whole different vibe. Never mind that little other stuff. You know my dreams on. You have all the white girls.
Spinning around, spinning around. Girl, you got me spinning. I'm thinking about you. I can't get you out. Girl, you got me spinning, but I can't be around you. Can't get you out. I can't get you out. Girl, you got me spinning. I'm stuck here without you. I can't get you out. I can't get you out.
I know,
Spinning my heart, waiting. I keep second guessing my own feelings. Yeah, you got my heart, you're the one for me. And it's clear to see that there's nobody else. I said there's nobody else.
All types of.
There's nobody else.
I see it on Nickelodeon and all of that.
Yeah.
All of that.
Okay.
I see it.
That was Shawn McDonald spinning. And it's a little bit of a different kind of vibe. And which you know, you're doing what you're doing for your generation, which is dope, And I like that you're staying within your age bracket, your genre. So what you said you would call that pop music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pop. Top 40.
Top 40.
Yeah, top 40 music. That's what
Exactly. Nickelodeon, all of that.
So what we were saying off camera, people weren't able to hear us. Your dad is real hood, and you are very much grounded and
Right.
educated. I'm not saying that Shawn ain't educated.
No,
But you
no.
know, he's wild for the night.
Street
He's
smart.
like, and you're more reserved. So tell us.
I mean, I thank my mom for that.
Okay. She must. Yeah.
Because, you know, she always made sure we had a roof over our head. And we didn't always grow up and she made sure we didn't grow up in the wrong parts of the neighborhood and stuff. But,
Yeah.
He could have said hood, but he didn't say that.
politically correct. And
He could have said hood, but he didn't say that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
he articulated himself well.
Yes.
But
Very
yeah,
much so.
she made sure we went to the best schools in the areas.
Shouts to moms. What's your mom's
yeah.
name?
So
Tasha Miller.
Shouts to Tasha Miller.
So you
Love
just
you.
graduated, right?
Yes, I
So
just
what-
graduated.
What college?
Yeah.
What college we going to?
We're not going to college, but we're chasing our dreams. I encourage everyone to chase their dreams, young, old, and yeah.
Don't care about
this generation no longer cares about college anymore.
College
I'm
is
starting to see
important
that.
if you know what you're going there for. But
Right.
if you don't want to waste money and time, then I don't suggest it's for everybody, because if you know what you're gonna do,
Yeah.
you don't need it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
I agree.
work hard at what you do and make it best.
Hey, he remind me of Denim. He remind me of my nephew. He look like my nephew. Look like he should be in my family.
Yeah,
He does,
word.
right?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
His demeanor and everything.
All this, the coolness, this.
Yes, that's Denim.
But that's denim all the way, like, you know what I mean?
But that makes sense. Denim turned 18 in May.
Okay.
So my nephew's going to do the same thing. It's like college is like, he'd rather do film and this and that, you know.
Wow.
Okay.
So I get it.
I love about this new generation of young artists and stuff, because it's like, it's not really a competition anymore. It's, we're all building each other up. We're all trying to chase this dream that we've had, and that's what I really like about, growing up in this generation.
Yeah, it's not. I agree with that too. It's not like one person got to be. You know, like how back in the day, someone had to be the king of New York.
Right.
Now everyone can exist in their own way, and it don't have to be competitive. It's just everybody's in their own lane, doing their own thing.
Yeah.
I see him. I see where he
I like it. I like
And
it.
we have to pay attention.
Yeah, we do. We definitely have to keep our ear to the street and due to our kids
Right.
being in this age bracket. Because Bria will probably like this song. You know, she's 16. My daughter Bria.
Right.
You know, she listens to different kinds.
He's
Oh yes, definitely. She's
She's
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely.
So, you know, this is very unprofessional on your dad. I don't know where he went.
Oh, he outside chilling probably somewhere.
Yeah, but we need him back here because we still got 45 minutes. You understand what I'm saying?
But we can go back. You were asking about my dad and stuff. I kind of went off track. with that.
Okay, yeah, so let's talk about it because your dad is so hood and you're so reserved. So let's talk about it. What do you think of your dad?
I mean, I love my dad. He wasn't always around, but I'm glad he's here now, and I still love him.
Right.
I've always, wanted to be around. But I mean, I'm my own person, and I believe kids are always their own person, aside from their parents. It's just where I grew up, and where my brother grew up and stuff. So yeah.
That's nice.
So where did y'all grow up?
Yeah, y'all from here? Y'all born and raised here?
I was born in Atlanta.
Okay,
My
Atlanta.
brother was born in LaGrange.
What is that?
So we're Georgia boys.
Oh, Georgia boys.
Yeah.
Okay, country boys.
So we moved here in North Carolina. I think I was 3, he's probably 2.
No more napkins?
And yeah, we grew up kind of like in Charlotte area, but like I remember most of my childhood was in Mount Holly.
Oh, okay.
That's where I live at now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Now we're in like Huntersville, Cornelius area. So yeah.
Yeah, you need to come back here. Okay. Yeah. We thank you so much for
Thank you,
stopping by,
guys.
letting us hear your music. I enjoy it.
What's your IG?
What's your IG if they want to keep up with you?
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Shaheem R. McDonald, on Twitter, Shaheem McDonald, Facebook, Shaheem McDonald Official, and even TikTok, Shaheem McDonald. But yeah.
You be on TikTok, all them kids love that TikTok.
Yeah. That's how we promote our music. Yeah, that's how we
All
promote our
them
music.
young kids is on it. Yeah.
We consider Facebook for the old people, but
I feel attacked.
Yeah. So y'all enjoyed my son?
We did.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So, we're going to let Shaheem get his little shine, but then we're going to get into you.
my name is SHYHEIM.
Yeah, it's back there.
McDonald. McDonald.
Can you text that to me?
On all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, you name it.
What? How much residuals are you getting from all this? All platforms.
So are we independent?
Huh?
Independent?
Are you
Yeah, we independent for now.
Okay. Do you want to get signed? Is that
I
something?
really do, yeah.
You do.
That's
Please
the
don't
first
get caught
time I
up
heard a
in the
young person
360
say
deal.
that.
His dad will tell him about that.
Yeah.
His dad, his dad will school you on Yeah, tag me, please. Thank you.
Two attorneys.
And I like follow backs. I like follow backs. Don't follow to unfollow. Follow back. And shouts to all the fake pages out there that are following me. Shouts to y'all. I see y'all. My page is wide open. I hide nothing. There's nothing for me to hide.
Yeah, I leave mine open too.
I leave it wide open.
Got to. We ain't got nothing to hide.
But I don't.
Your page is open, Spit?
Yeah, but I ain't got nothing to come look at. You can come there all you want, but you know, I'll be faster from social media. I'll be faster.
What's they writing over there? I can't see that far. They writing something, but my page is wide open. Come take a gander. Come take a gander for all of this.
Yeah.
But all right, so shout to your son. He is so handsome, and I see where he's going with it. You should be proud. You should be
I
proud.
am beyond proud.
As you should be.
Even beyond that, because he didn't grow up like I did. At 11, 12, I was told guns and going to jail at 13 and wow, and they have no recollection with that life. And that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But I got an older son that's junior and he followed too much behind me. So to see them in a whole different light and go in a whole different direction, a positive direction, they got morals, they got principles, they got respect. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta thank your mother for that.
Yeah, I do all day. I do.
So now let's get into you.
Yeah.
Let's get into you. I know. Can we get into your personal life? A little bit. You good?
I can answer.
A little bit.
You gonna stick his toe
I'll
in the
answer
water.
what I feel is appropriate.
Okay. So where are you at with things?
Things in what perspective? What are you talking about?
You know, because let me just say it like this, right? I've known you since I was 12. Ever since I've known you, the women just surround you. The women are just there. It's nothing for you. And I was talking on another show on Tuesday, right? Right? You have this energy that attracts people. Like we went to Del Frisco's, right? And I was telling them about the dude that approached us with the steak. What did he say?
Oh, he said, y'all look good. Yeah, like he meant that shit. But we get that everywhere though. I ain't gonna lie, we do. You know, cause we both from New York, we both from Queens. She matched that energy. Her personality is, you know what I'm saying, is vibrant, bubbly. You know, we don't like nobody putting out our shine, dimming our light, trying to change us. Shh, be this way, be. You know, no, let me be me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You hop on my train and flow with me. That's how you met me. That's why you fell in love with me, because I was that. So why do you come along and want to change and derail that and think, oh no, I'm gonna make him like I want to make him? No, shit don't work that way.
Definitely can't.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, you know, to answer your question, where I'm at with that, I'm going through a divorce. Yes, you know, separation, and it started with just you know, a whole lot of extra shit, man. You know, things that I'm gonna take accountability. See, men, we don't take accountability. Some. No, I had to. No, let me tell you something. No, that's real. See, no. So, and
That's why I like this, man.
Yeah, I had to learn to be accountable and not be able to point the finger all the time. Because when I say, yo, I gotta point the finger at you, I'm pointing three at me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what did I do to lead you to that?
Right.
I played some part in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Women just don't end up scorned and pumped up the wow. We take them over the edge until enough is enough to point and overturn. And I hate the fact that I've done that to a lot of women. You know, they call me Heartbreak Hotel. My mans and them used to be like, nigga, Hazz, you the Heartbreak Hotel, nigga. Like, you know what it is? It's because I'm just me. And
real.
Yeah, man. And then, you know, she thinks I'm flirting with everyone, like any woman, right? I'm not gonna say she or what, I'm just saying in particular, right? Let's not shine no light on anyone, right? So, you know, if I'm bubbly and I'm just vibrant and organic with you, you know, this woman, if she's insecure or she don't really know where she stands, you know, she's gonna think, oh, you wanna fuck her. Oh, you think she pretty? A woman could see another pretty chick before I see her. Like, I'll be going through the grocery store sometime and I'll see her look over and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you think she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? So you throw that on me. Oh, I know he want her. Yup, that look like his type. He'll fuck her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when we get to that point, so much is already happened.
Yeah, there you go.
So
You're
the
right. You're right.
insecurity is set in
You're right.
because of so many other things that
Yeah.
occur.
Now, I also think it's on the way that she met you, right? So
Yeah.
for me, like me being a DJ, I'm not gonna really rock with someone I met when I was DJing. Like that's just like one of the principles. Because what happens is that every time I go out to DJ, they gonna think that I'm interested or trying to look for women.
Because that's how they met you.
Because that's how they met me.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So like, I always like I'd rather meet you in the library than in the club. You feel me?
Well,
Let me
then,
check
I mean,
it
it
out.
depends, man. Love can find you anywhere, man.
right, that's how
It happened to me in the club. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was in one of the hot spots in LA. I'm in the club and she was doing promotions and that was at the club. It wasn't. It was like it was in the club, you know, booty ass and
I
shaking.
met Shireen at the lab on 4th Street.
What lab? The lab work for blood?
No.
The spot. The spot.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
It was the last.
Oh, I'm not from Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Southside.
Wow, you never been to the lab? I've
Never.
been to the Queens spot, even though I lived in Queens, I still.
Yeah, I used to hear about the lab all the time. We never put up there though. Yeah, because Brooklyn, Queen, you know, it was too much gunplay back in the day.
Yeah. That's what we talking about the 90s and the early 90s.
No, I never went to the
What?
lab.
Yeah.
But I was saying all that to say that you always had that energy where women are drawn to you. Like even when we went out, I was having some issues with the bathroom. Right?
What?
She was with the shits. Literally. I didn't say I'm with the shits, she was with the shits, literally. But you know what? That's what that good cleansing do. She was on her fucking sea
I was
moss.
so comfortable with him because
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
saying, I was like, shit, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I told her, go take a shit, go do you. She said, I would never fuck you. She said, I would never fuck. I've been with my husband for 18 years and never took a shit in front of him.
I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. He said, what, you gonna fart? I'm like, no, I gotta do what he was like. You can't fart, or you can fart. If it stink, I would just walk away. I said, no.
And I want big as me. You know, if it really stink, you gotta get up and let you live with that. Like, yeah, let that absorb in your clothes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, that shit linger. That shit linger. Yeah, that shit, you gotta hold that. Yeah, own that one. Yeah. If it's one of them little, you know how y'all pull like, it be them little, you don't really hear this shit. Yeah, you know.
I'm not doing that in front of any man.
I tell you, yo, you can hurt your stomach if you want to and have, you know what I mean?
That's exactly what he
Word
told
to
me.
mother. Be riding like this whole time, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh
Nigga,
shit.
you good? I'm like, I'm good. I gotta get in the bathroom. But
Yeah, I'm a woman magnet.
so
Back
he
to that.
is because I went to the bathroom and he was like, yo, you wouldn't believe what just happened.
What happened with the white girl?
What?
Tell him that.
Tell me what she asked you.
Oh, she asked me what was my relationship with him. I said, we're just friends. Yeah, she came. It was
White waiter, the hostess, walked up and just.
So listen, when I was going to the bathroom, she kept coming up to the table. He was like, yeah, every time you leave, she keep coming up to the table. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
So then she comes up and she was like, oh, is it a special occasion? Are you guys dating? I was like, no.
They be
But you know,
slick. They be fishing.
But let me tell you, fast forward when we went to Good Life. Shouts to Joe Guzman.
Oh yeah, my man.
Shouts to
My
Joe.
man's in them, South Side.
Southside.
We outside.
Yeah, we
Word,
definitely
LA
outside.
fam.
So I took him to the brunch. I step out for maybe 2 minutes. I had to go to my car for something. I come back in because he left the drink in the car. So I'm on the phone. I was actually on the phone with Lorraine, and I didn't want his drink to melt because it was sitting on the dashboard. So I said, oh, let me go bring this back to him. I bring it back. The girl is
She done made her move.
she got him by the arm.
She done made
He's
the
head
move.
up. And you know, he's being nice and I can see me. So I'm laughing. So I'm like, let me go. You know me.
She fly with it. She comes with my drink. Here's your drink.
I said, no, I said,
Let me act it out.
I said, excuse me, ma'am.
Shorty on my arm. She feeling me like a piece of steak dinner,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's what he said.
Stop me up. Oh, sorry. You know how Ray did the girls when he was blind, like he was feeling on them?
Yeah.
She feeling me up.
Yeah,
Here
she
come
was.
Bill.
Here, you take your drink.
No. That's what I did. I said, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. You know, the country out here, so I say, ma'am. I said, here's your drink. So he grabbed me by the way. I just smiled at her like,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Come on.
Yeah,
No offense to anybody.
Yeah,
in
you
the
got it.
country.
Yeah, big
But
shots.
they
Get you, girl.
smelled that New York energy and they waited for me to leave.
Yeah, they
I
was
mean,
like-
it's all good. I'm just his friend.
No, he was like, bitch, move.
She had nothing on me.
Now, tell the truth, right? You know, yeah.
You didn't
Yeah.
say it,
Yeah.
but your body
So
language
it's,
said it.
yeah, you
First
know,
of
girl.
all,
The body language didn't say that?
Now you're bugging.
No, she was tripping over something else.
Yeah, I was
That's what it
tripping.
was.
Right, I
Yeah.
was tripping over something else.
Yeah.
But
The energy,
there
somebody
wasn't
bugged out
nobody in
early.
that space that could have held a candle on my worst day.
Talk
I'm
your
good.
shit. Talk your
Let's
shit.
go.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm not the best looking girl in the world, but I know me, and I'm good. Anywhere I go.
Y'all was at Del Frisco's?
I'm with.
Yeah, Del Frisco.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's a spot for like the 25 to 30 for them to try to, you know.
The good life.
Nah, for them to make moves on men with money. You know what I'm saying? So what they do is they prey on men. They get so they can get their bills
Del
paid.
Frisco.
I'll probably go another time.
Y'all like Del Frisco's too.
I love Del Frisco.
I-
That steak was on fire.
Man,
This
oh,
fool gonna
oh.
tell the people. What did you tell them? How you wanted that steak?
I said I wanted it medium rare, like cooked good, but you know, not too overcooked.
This thing wasn't cooked. It was like
That shit was
pink.
pink as hell.
I said you.
Yeah.
Do it, yeah. Put that shit back
But
on the
my
skillet.
steak was perfect.
Let me tell you what my dumb ass did, right? So I go there and I always
To Del
get
Frisco?
I always get the same shit each time. But this time the waitress was like, "Hey, we got this new vegan steak." I'm like, "Vegan steak?"
Oh hell no.
I don't know.
Right? She was like, "Yeah, it's made with cauliflower." I'm like,
Oh hell no.
"Well, shit, let me try it."
You tried it?
Yes, that shit was the bomb.
It was good?
Hell yeah, but it wasn't steak.
That was cauliflower.
It was cauliflower, but it wasn't steak. But it,
Nah, probably can't be.
well, it was kind of just
Del
expensive.
Frisco's is expensive anyway.
It was like $60 or something like that. I think it was like $60 for it,
Jeez.
and it didn't come with no sides.
No?
No,
Oh no, my stuff came with sides.
no, I had to get it separate.
It did.
It was like
Yeah,
a
that
vegan
shit was,
steak.
yeah, the wine
Because
was
all-
like, yeah,
all the
everything
sides
is
is
there.
not
You know,
like-
everything is overpriced, actually, you know,
We
overrated.
was in South Park. You know, the
Yeah,
South
yeah,
Side is
yeah.
so
Cool.
expensive.
Yeah. Roof Chris, all that shit. My daughter said, I said, what do you want? She said, I want roof Chris.
Oh my God.
That's all how expensive ass taste. Hell yeah, it is, yeah.
Now
Yeah,
you gotta go
yeah.
to-
But then I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I like the finer things, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind,
Yeah.
you know, I'm generous. But come on, the steak, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I taste the same steak at the Outback Steakhouse. I'm gonna keep it real with
I've
you.
never tasted a steak
Wow.
like that. at
You gotta go to
Outback.
Steak 48.
No, I'm saying, huh?
I want to go there,
Steak
but
48.
there
Now
was
that's-
48?
Yeah, that's-
I guess, because
You
that
been
shit,
there?
I don't know. I was
Yeah,
high
I've been
as
there
hell.
like 4 times.
I had money.
4 times and I can't even get a reservation.
You got to do it in advance. You can't do it like the day before or like the last
How much advance? How much advance?
like a week. But now that I heard it's 2 weeks now. But I don't know. I haven't tried. But I'm gonna try probably when my family come out here in July. So
Well, let me make a reservation for
we'll
July
probably do
then.
that. Yeah, man, it's good though. And they changed
Yeah,
the
I like new foods, man. Like that's the good thing about LA.
$100 minimum per
Yeah, a
person.
lot of.
I heard.
Yeah.
I saw Larry put that up on IG.
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't like that when I went.
You got
But everything is expensive as hell. So it's like,
Yeah.
what the hell? What are you ordering that's not $100?
You know why they did that, right? Why they put a minimum, right?
Wow.
Because they tired of people coming in there sharing appetizers
Facts.
and holding up the table.
There you
That's
go.
how you-
Nickel and dime in there. Yeah.
Nickel and diamond in the spot.
That's how you control the
You got some
traffic.
red-
That's how we
you
used to
got-
do it. I'm not
you got some
selling
red-
nicks no more now. Your quarters enough.
Right.
That slow down
And
all
that's
the
what they-
fuckboy
I
shit.
said for them to do a minimum, people coming in.
Taking advantage.
And a lot of
She
them coming in
said,
there just to say they was at
"Fuckboys."
State 48.
Calling
Yeah, they take the picture.
Meanwhile, they taking a picture of something that they sharing with somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is Instagram right now.
I heard chicks who are tricking on ninjas go to Steak 48.
Wow. I'm glad you caught that. The OG caught that. I was raised by OGs, not IG.
That's right.
A different type of game board. instilled in me. Likes, followers, that shit ain't real to me. I was raised amongst leaders, that's what appealed to me. You know what I mean?
I just want to say, everybody likes to assume, when I put our pictures up and stuff like that, people like to comment and go in my DM and say that me and you are smashing, and they like to assume, even though that's not true. No, I'm saying something here. I'm saying something.
Damn, that was believable. That was believable, man. You gotta start that over. You gotta build it.
Stocks just went down.
No. But what I'm saying is there's not a lot of men out there. Stop looking at me like that. It's not
I didn't put that charm on you.
out there. Stop looking at me like that.
It's that charm.
Since 12, nigga. Don't stop looking at me. There's not a lot of niggas out there like you. So when we go out, I just feel comfortable. I feel home. Because he makes sure I'm good in any capacity. That's why I don't care. I don't care about other chicks grabbing it. That kind of stuff don't bother me. Because I know who I am at the end of the day. And I know that our friendship is, I don't care who you with. Yeah,
That's
and he
concrete.
don't care who
That's
I'm with. He
concrete.
be like,
Facts.
But we also know Vivian too.
what we know.
What we know.
Let's go.
You can't throw some clickbait out there. Don't say that.
Hey,
I'm just saying, like,
What?
we know?
Vivian's very territorial.
Oh.
Right, period.
I am, but I'm not a jealous girl though.
I know, but you're territorial.
I am. I just like people to feel my presence when I'm around.
But
So I just like people to feel my presence. So what type of presence is it? I mean, because it's one thing. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you this as your friend.
Yeah, as my
And I'm
friend.
gonna keep it a buck with you. I know a lot of people. They may say shit on IG. Then let me tell you something. You can get a whole smear campaign. You can get people together and say, yo, we gonna smear her and we gonna everything she worked for, we take it down tonight. Right?
Yeah.
And they can go say you did the worst shit on earth. And then your history and everything, everybody hates you, right? Everybody hates Chris now. But let me tell you something. If you live by the cheers, you die by the booze.
Yep.
I don't live by that shit. I don't need the gratification. You know why? Because I was raised in a different era where we was really outside. You had to get gratification. It wasn't this instant shit. It wasn't like I can say some shit about you, cuss you out on IG and make you feel another way. Facts. And you had to be who the fuck you said you was.
When I come around the corner and
You feel me?
That's the caption
Exactly,
I wrote.
son.
That's
You
the
feel
caption
me?
I wrote
So
on one
what
of my
I'm saying
videos.
to you,
Right.
as your friend, because I love you, stop feeding into fuckery. Because I learned you got to have thick skin to be in this game, right? And you got to kind of be Teflon and sit up in a glass house and look down and not respond to peasants. Because if you do, they bring you down to their level, and now they say, we got her, we got that bitch respond to everything. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, you know what I'm saying? Then you got a whole shit show. And let me tell you something about that wicked community. That's a wicked community, that Instagram, that Facebook shit. You know what? I'm not saying, I'm just saying, because there's new shit that's going to arrive from what you doing, your success, your drive, because you won't stop. I know you're a hustler, so you're going to keep going. So they're going to be new levels and new devils. So you're going to have to know how to readjust, readapt, and change with the times. We can't be ghetto no more. I can't come with that old queen shit. I may be New York, but when I'm in them buildings with them white folks and them talking that money shit, because that's why you can put me in a room with anybody. I can talk with white folks. I can talk with the ghetto niggas. I can talk with the kids. Kids love me. I go up to schools. If you look me up, I go to schools. I'm there for career days. You know what I'm saying? I go talk with the kids about inspiration. By the way, I have a nonprofit called Champion World USA. And Champion World USA was derived from me just wanting to help give back. You know, cancer patients, women. We was going to give wigs and, you know, we go take food down there. We collect, we have a drive with a backpack giveaways. You know what I'm saying? Where we get food, clothes, like all the shit we don't wear, give it away. And that's what we do. Champion World USA, and I'm trying to get that 501c3 now to get it official.
That's dope.
That is dope.
Nonprofit, and we want to take it worldwide. I got young kids. They can take the torch and run with it. You know, we can have community centers because we don't have community no more. Like I said in that song, neighbors don't speak. They rather post and retweet. So connected online, in real life they sleep. Because for real, everybody's so tapped in, like that tap in. They tap the fuck in too much. Yeah, some people need to step out and really start working on them.
That's why I say I always go on social media.
Yo, mental health, man, is important. I got a therapist. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It took me all these years to get one. Yup, I got me a therapist and I love every bit of it. It helped me channel my feelings, helped me understand my trauma, the things I went through. Somebody not passing judgment on me.
Yeah.
Just listen to my story and kind of mirror things. That's why you do the things you do. Or they will mirror some shit. You be like, wow, I never knew I was like that because of that.
Right.
We do things and we don't know. Yo, we gotta
Connect it
we
back.
as humans,
PTSD.
we carry a lot of shit.
PTSD that
We all carry a bag of shit with us, and we take it to the next relationship. And if you don't fix yourself, you're gonna take it to the next nigga, the next nigga, the next nigga. It's no different.
Yeah.
It's no different. So we got to work on us. Nah, real talk. One love, man. We got to work on us, and ain't nothing but love, Queen. We got to work on us before we can start pointing the fingers. And so that's why I say, Viv, back to that. Don't let nobody control and power your energy and change and shift your day.
Facts.
You know?
But this is my thing though, right here. Like, you know how, like, you always have, like, the elders, and, like, my grandfather. Every time I'm in this situation, and I go to react, in the back of, even though he's gone, in the back of my mind, I always hear that damn voice. He's always say, listen, yeah, they can throw rocks at the sun. It don't mean they gonna reach you.
Facts. That's what I tell my boys.
Don't scoop down and let
in your heads.
Yeah, like.
But in her defense, right? And I say that because when she go on the rant, I get the calls. Tell Vivian, and for me as her friend, I'm not the friend that tell my friend what to do. I'm not her. She's not me. We all different. But what I do realize as an adult, if you don't let shit out, it will build up more and more and more. So I say, Vivian, she said, no, I'm not gonna post anything. I'm like, okay. As soon as we hang up, bam, there she goes. And I don't, right. But the thing is, sometimes people have to get it out. Like, it's just so hard.
Can I tell you something? Let me tell you something.
Okay,
I'm gonna be a buck. I know. I've been into her. I've been into my friend. And I told her, I know you, Viv. I said, don't go shooting your subliminal shots. Did I say that or not? Did I say that?
You did.
Okay. And she said, no, I ain't. And I knew it was coming, because I know her. But what I'm trying to say is, you ain't got to let that shit really, like, kind of be unbothered. Remain unbothered. Because you know what? That shit is sexy. When you see a woman remaining unbothered, just living her fucking life, and she don't respond to shit.
That come natural.
No.
I'm saying
personality,
people keep
sexy
coming
too,
at
girl.
me
Energy.
when nothing is happening. At least come at me when something is happening.
I know, and that's when you don't even address it when nothing's happening. That's the shit you shouldn't even address.
Right.
You should be like, this is non-factor to me. That's what I'm saying. And as
It's gonna
humans,
take some
it's
time.
gonna
I'm
take
still a
some
work in
time.
progress.
We all are. And nobody's counting the finger, pointing the fingers. Yeah, nobody's saying you wrong or anything. We all work in progress. I got a lot of work to do. I ain't perfect.
Me
You feel
too.
me?
Me
yeah,
too.
I got a lot of shit to work on.
Yo, has me too.
Word
man.
up.
But I could say though, I've improved a hell of a lot.
I got anger issues.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah.
I do too.
I need to chill and bite my tongue.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man.
Me
I need
too.
to just learn to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Me too.
I gotta get it out. Like, yo.
Just call me Mr. Me
You know
too.
what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Just call me Mr.
Nah,
Me
real
too.
talk,
'Cause
man.
sometimes I need to
Yeah,
shut the
man.
fuck up.
Yeah, we make things worse. Like, I can have an argument, say some shit, and I'll go out the room and say, I'm fuck. Then go back in there again. What the fuck? Like, but I'm looking for. Just leave. Just leave it.
Thinking about shit I really want to say.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking be. Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Can I tell you that?
Guilty of that.
Yeah, I'm very guilty of that. I'm learning too, bro. That's why I'm getting counseling. Let me tell you something. It's helping,
I have a
and
story.
because you know what my therapist told me? You should be what you want to attract. So
Yes,
if you want a good woman, an honest woman, a loyal woman, you need to be that. How you gonna be fucked up and cruddy, but you looking for this girl not to cheat on you, her to be this way? You got her painted in your imagination how she should be, but you ain't nowhere near that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm learning. And that's what I'm learning. I want a good woman. I gotta be good. I've been through some shit. Yeah, I break hearts and shit. I don't, but it's not intentional. You know what? Because it's just me being young, fly, and me, and people gravitate to me. Shit happens. Oh shit. Yeah. No, I do.
That's what I told him.
Yeah, I do.
He needs
I do.
time
Yeah.
to process everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Focus
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah. My friend said that to me today. He made me damn near shed a tear.
focus
man. Yeah.
on you. So I just want to say a personal story because like I said, we didn't speak for a long time, and I'm not gonna go into why we didn't speak, but you were mean. You were very mean, and I know you've since apologized. I know you have since.
We got past that. That's why
We got past it, but yes, when you said I could be mean, I just looked at you for a second and I was like, yeah, you could be mean.
Yeah, and we both have that. That's why me and her together would be sparks, would be a fucking like
4th of July.
be 4th of July. But when it get hot,
Boy.
we gotta come put out the fucking fires. Gotta call the fire department.
We will end up
You know,
fighting.
no, it won't even be that. Because I'm not abusive. Verbally, mentally.
Yeah.
That's what it'd be.
war.
Me and her, I would never hit her and beat her. I don't do that. I'm not a woman beater. I don't do that. But it could be verbal abuse. Fuck you, you're fucking. And whoa. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm that bitch nigga. I'm not no average big nigga. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. You know who I am. I'm Gossip Viva. You know who the fuck I am? No, you said, you know what? Nigga, she had her little show on VH1. She was feeling herself. You know what I mean? She walking down the Ave. She like, girls like, oh, that's shorty from VH1. She like, what's up, boo? You know what I'm saying? She on her shit. Am I lying?
It was at the casino.
Oh no, walking down Coliseum. And shorty was looking like, it was like, oh, that's homegirl from the gossip game or whatever, right? So, and then when me and her went through our little spat, she was like, I ain't that average bitch. You know who the fuck I am? And then I'm like, you know who the fuck I am? You know what I'm saying? And then that was that. See, I don't like that. And I think as you grow, you learn to calm that down and talk to each other, not at each other. My therapist told me I was doing that the whole time. I talk at somebody instead of talk to them. And that's why now I ask, are you finished? Instead of no cutting somebody up, are you finished? And then they say, okay. Then I respond. Because now you get clarity. Now you're able to register that. Or you should be like, can you say that again?
Right.
Like, just to be clear. Say that. Can you repeat that?
Don't talk to respond.
Yeah.
My mic is, okay.
Can you turn me down a little bit?
Because now
Okay.
I'm back in that moment. So I'm not mad though. But there were things that you said to me too. Bigging yourself up. And you had to let me know who you was. And I feel like our argument, right, was a little bit extra heated because there was an extra person on the phone who was supposed to be a mediator.
It was family.
Yeah, it was definitely family. I love her. But yeah. So you were saying what you were saying and I was saying what I was saying, but I love your family.
Everybody knows
Your
who the
family,
fuck each other is.
and I'm not gonna say her name, but she loves me. So she gonna take my side. But you know what? When we hang up, she was like, "Babe, you was wrong. You should." She was like, "You shouldn't have did my cousin like that." I'm like, "Fuck your
And
cousin."
she told me the same thing. She said, you better than that, Shawn. Like, come on now. Yeah, and I told her. And then
Shouts
I
to her. I
apologized.
love her.
Yeah, I
I
love
love
Bria.
her.
She watched me grow up.
Can I make not a prediction?
The whole
but
Jacob family.
2
Big
years
shout out
from
to the
now,
Jacob.
2 years from now, from this day, I want us all to come back. I want to see
Something.
Evolution.
Something, right?
because I know my friend, and one thing that I know is that she doesn't trust nobody, right? And she doesn't do well with random guys coming in and out of her life that she don't know. It takes hell of a lot for her to give in.
I cut.
So she has to have some type of history or she's not giving in.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm like your
You
sister.
said how long?
So I'm telling you,
You said how long?
like, huh?
How long?
I'm gonna give it 2 years because 2 years because I need him.
I'm just here for the show.
I need him to get himself together for himself. Like
Right,
he needs
right,
to be by himself. Like he needs to, you know.
Right.
And
whatever
her too.
everybody's doing, like I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But one thing for sure,
I'm not gonna go
We already.
Oh, we was already talking about business
No,
and
no.
doing things
We
together.
already made a promise to each other.
Okay.
And this has nothing to do with no females, no dudes. We always made a promise to each other after we got back right. We're gonna always be friends, no
Right.
matter what.
No matter what.
I don't care.
Yeah.
And you know I'm big on
Yeah.
friends.
Yes.
Best
Yeah.
friends.
That's rare.
I've known
You
him since
cannot
I was 12.
find
How
that,
can I
man.
not be his friend?
You cannot find. They're not just walking around. It ain't low hanging fruit.
But let me say this. One thing right now,
Mm-hmm.
this is why it's going to really be dope, because y'all know who the fuck each other is.
Word,
You know what I'm saying?
word. And you know
Y'all
what I
know.
said? I said the dopest relationships are built on that.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Them shits be like grandpa and grandpa. Like grandma and grandpa, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, shouts out to the lovers out there. I'm gonna be a buck. I love love. I'm a Leo. Right? I'm August 22nd. I'm very affectionate, passionate. If you want to be really be transparent, I love to be loved too, because I give it. So I love to be loved, and I need a woman that can match that. To be like, come here, sit, give me a kiss. Like, ooh, that's just sexy to me. I don't want to just be the one. You know what I'm saying? Or my woman push me on the bed, lay down. You sexy man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I don't want to feel like the aggressor all the time. Like I gotta bother you, then I gotta get some aggravated pussy. Here, take it. Like, nigga, do that.
Oh, yo, that's the gospel right there.
Boy.
Give me a fat boy. Give me a fat boy.
That's the gospel right there.
Oh, wait, baby.
You know what I mean? What?
Aggravated pussy.
Aggravated pussy. Here, come on, hurry up. Like, what? I don't want that mad pussy. Yeah, I want some. Yeah,
Those are spirits.
yeah, man.
When you
Yeah,
doing
man.
it, that's a
Yeah, man.
spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you doing stuff like that's a spirit.
So I'm learning to protect my peace,
Yes, you have
protect
to.
my energy. I've never been thirsty. I've never been the one to give because my energy's rare. I'm like jumping cables. Like I can charge your fucking battery.
Yeah.
And I don't like to just give that energy to any woman. And I know having sex with this one, that one, you leave pieces of you and your energy and your spirit.
We just
and
had
spirit.
this
Because it takes energy. It takes energy to do that, to come, to busting up. And then you leave in the spirit and then you don't even notice it. And then you linger. Yes.
should just have this
Oh, you feel me? You feel me, bro?
That's how it be though.
Yeah, man, and that's what I'm learning, man. Like every woman can't get that. Like I don't just eat every pussy. I don't just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I got to like you, love you. No, you know what I'm saying? I got to really fuck with you to like eat your pussy. Go. And I'm very talented at the way. By the way,
You are shots to
you know what I'm saying? Somebody told you that?
Hey, so
Oh shit! Who told you? You don't know nobody.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Whoa.
but yeah, I just wanted to talk about how do y'all feel about Mary J. Blige?
Who told you that?
How y'all feel about Mary J. Blige with that Danny Boy?
That clickbait. That's click. Let me tell you something. That's clickbait, y'all.
Hey, how do y'all feel about Mary J. Blige though?
Yeah, she's loose.
With the Danny
yeah.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? But she know it, It's
With the
good.
Danny Boy. Let's just jump into that. Let's just jump into that.
I just thought it was dope. You know what? Some has and some don't. Some has, some don't. So I figure she would think, yeah, it gotta be dope. Yeah, some has not. Yeah, you got the has and the has nots. Word up. You know what I mean?
So can we
Maybe you had a question.
Yeah. I want to talk about Mary J. Blige and Danny Boy. So allegedly, Danny Boy said that Mary J. Blige and him had an entanglement when he was 15 years old before he came out that he was gay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, y'all ain't hear about this? Come on, let's get back on.
Yeah, but Danny Boy is Danny Boy.
You know what I'm saying? Before he came out. In fact, for me, the way I paint this picture is that, you know, he met Mary J. Blige, she had makeup on, and then, you know, she took him back to her hotel, and he she took the makeup off and had sex, and that's when he found out he was gay. Danny Boy from Death Row from yeah, he came out and said that she molested him, but he didn't say it like that. He was just saying that they had a relationship before he was of age.
I mean, but just to shed some light on some things, I'm transparent, and I'm not, you know, I'm not with the fuckery. I'm not no fake nigga, right? That happened to me. I was 10 years old.
Oh.
A woman molested me. She was 19.
That happened to me too.
Yeah, she was married. She the fucking super. You know that she was the babysitter. Man, she molested me and made me eat out, all that crazy fuck shit. Yeah. She was gonna go to jail, but right before
She went to jail?
No, right before my mother was gonna press charges, because I told her I got in trouble in school one time. So I told my mother to get her off my ass. To maybe figure, you know what, let me tell my mom what happened. Maybe she'll don't whip me and be like, what? Oh, go fuck with her. So that's what happened. I'm being real. I'm gonna write a movie. I already copywritten the title. It's called Stolen Innocence. Stolen Innocence. It's gonna be my book. Stolen Innocence.
Did that affect you in life down the road? Because I know
It did.
a guy who
It did.
was raped as well. Well, I'm not gonna say
Thank God it wasn't about a man,
molested.
and thank God it wasn't about a man with me. Yeah,
And
that would
it
have,
affected
yeah. It was a woman, but let me tell you what it did to me, and what I'm learning now. That's why I wanted to share this with y'all.
We talked about it.
And we spoke about this, and this is serious because anybody that can watching this can learn from this. You know, it affected me in so many ways because it happened to me more than once. It happened to me with another female, with my grandmother's foster kid. She was older. She used to sneak me in there and make me, you know, I remember the cinch of pain just on my lip. I never forget it, just smelling pussy, right? And being young, like 11, like, you know what I mean? Young, like.
Yeah.
So then I started getting into porn early. So I was young, like, watching this shit. And my boys is here, and I want them to hear this too, because what happened to their father, because I came out okay, but it fucked me up with women. I never trust women. It showed me to be cold. It showed me to not, you know what I'm saying? And then when my brother died, and not to mention, you know, go back to why she didn't go to jail, because my little baby brother got ran over by a Mack truck, a drunk driver on Hillside Avenue, a week later. Right in front of me. So I lost my little brother. That happened to me. I lost a brother. So I'm traumatized, right? So then I'm really cold. So now I'm fighting, you know, not to mention, I already took martial arts as a kid. So now I just want to fuck people up. And then I was a street fighter. Love wrestling and love, you know, so I just was a bully. Then I became a bully. Then I'm bullying kids, but kids that thought they could fight. I didn't just bully the punks. I want to fight. When niggas be like, yo, let me fight him. My niggas will tell you. They be like, yo, I'd be like, let me fight him, God. You know what I'm saying? I'd be the one to take off the jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You know, yeah. And I was, yes. And, you know, of course, I felt like women, and then my mother. That's another story. No, but it was different. It was different. You know, just, you know, mother, no, it's not bad. My mother just being a good woman. You know what I'm saying? And
she was protecting you as a mother.
Yeah, and that's what she did. So we ran and never got counseling. Never got counseling. And I knew that fucked my mom up, losing a son. You know what I'm saying? And not dealing with me, that issue. So that was trauma for her. You know what I'm saying? And that just, it lingered. It lingered, yeah.
It lingers, but and then you want to teach your kids now, you know, the kids now to open up. Like I have my son counseling. He don't want to.
Yeah, no, it's good.
But you know, I just lost my dad who lived with me and my son. I just lost him, 4 months ago?
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And so my son is 10. So he needs counseling. And he's like, I don't need, yes you do. Because 5 months before that, his brother was murdered in Ohio. His oldest brother, 32 years old. So yes, it's needed, and that's one of the things I try to tell, this next generation. Don't be like us, cause we act like we can handle it, cover it up. You need to talk about this.
Yeah, because when we grew up, it was like they thought you was crazy or something. Like, what? They fucking third. I don't need to sit down and nobody tell me I'm crazy, fix my problems. I got OGs now tell me that. Like, I don't need that, but some do.
I went to a psychiatrist when I was younger too. I was in there from third grade to like 6th grade. I go see him like every 2 days, right down the block from where I live at. And it helped me a lot though. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a lot of shit I was dealing with too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Being outside at an early age and all of that shit.
Yeah, we was outside.
Yeah, that shit take a toll on you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah. Yo, you said you from Foch?
No, I'm from South Jamaica.
Oh, you from South Jamaica?
Yeah, Foch right there.
Because I got people over there.
When I came out my crib, Foch is the avenue right there.
I got people on 142nd in Foch.
Okay. Yeah, I hustle on 142nd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, over there.
So you probably know
Class and all them back in the day over there.
So you probably know Tanya and Yvette and all that.
Over there.
Yeah, I know you.
Ajax Park right over there.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
I'm from 131st Street, 131st Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We call my block the cell. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't come through that block and not be official. And not say who you, you know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, you gotta beat the fuck up. And then don't go to the back streets, 131st Street, my thugged out niggas back there. Big shouts out to Rod, Sue, and everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, so still living, you know what I mean? They all out here too. But yeah, man, it was different. It was a different time. But, to go back into, just to help somebody that's going through, I like that taste. And then just to help somebody that may be going through some trauma. And that's why I want to tell my story. Go get counseling, go get help. It's not unmanly, it's not, you crazy, people looking at you. Nah, that shit is real.
This
because
is the thing.
you always, and we can talk, don't you know this? You can talk to a stranger and they pass no judgment. And we watch who we tell the loved ones because we don't want them to misjudge us or we don't want them to feel a certain way, so we keep shit in the dark. You know what I'm saying? So we wear this mask around to love loved ones, but then we let it loose in front of a stranger. So my thing is, why can't we live free? That's why, like, when Jay was like, yo, in that song, he said, yo, you ain't free. He letting his head grow out, be free, but he's a rich nigga, he can do that, but you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, be free. Don't be controlled by nothing. Wake up, don't put no lashes, don't put no makeup. Feel free.
I feel attacked. I need the lashes.
Like, I'm just saying, like, just be free. Don't feel like, no, somebody's gonna judge me. I don't feel sexy. I feel naked. I gotta make up. You know what I'm saying? Like, be just free. Be you. Because sometimes you be too controlled by shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? We are. Man. Like, nobody's free. Everybody's controlled by somebody else's thoughts or what they thinking. So they going home now. They thinking about what this motherfucker doing. And she might be smiling. Hey, this bitch over here, she miserable. Or you can say vice versa. And it's stressful. So at the end of the day, you got to you got to detach.
I got 2 points real quick.
Let's go.
So first point is that in my eyes, this is how I look at it. Everybody needs help because no one is perfect.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then on my second point with the whole freedom thing, to me, I look at homeless people as the most freest people because they don't have nothing, they don't have no burden hanging over them like rent and all this stuff like that. So they just literally live free. They don't care how you look at them. They're in their own essence. Right. Even though it looks like it's a fucked up position, but the mentality of how they move is free. They don't have, they're not worried about nothing.
You notice if you go to other countries, they have nothing. And they are so at peace.
Yeah.
They're happy. And here we are over here consumed with everything and we still, our cup feel like it ain't overflowing. Because we consume too much.
Mm-hmm. Capitalism.
Yeah, man. And I'm getting to the point where I just want to be happy and free and be zenful. That's it. Because tomorrow ain't promised. Yeah. And we lost a lot. Condolences to everybody we lost. Yeah. Word,
Facts.
man. They families and people grieving now, today, and it's this pandemic. Thank God we all came out of this shit alive, and you know, in our right minds. Thank God I never even caught COVID. Thank God.
Me either.
Word, yo, you know what I'm saying? And been working ever since.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Well, thank God you did. Yeah, that's what's up.
February 14th.
Well,
You
you
got
were
it?
talking to us.
Dog.
Man.
I remember when it first came out.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was, but
Oh,
that's what it was.
Yeah, man.
now we ran through that.
Yeah.
I ran through
Yeah.
that.
Well, we've been down
And
with
I
2
had to work
summers.
in the hospital,
damn,
wow.
almost 2 summers. Almost.
I was outside too.
Huh?
I wasn't outside.
LA was locked
I was at
down.
work.
Outside.
You
Yeah, I mean, I
talking
had to
LA.
work. I work in the hospital, so I had to be around.
Nigga, LA was ghost town. The sky
I
looked
remember you was
beautiful.
telling me that. You was like,
It
it was
was no,
scary out here.
it was no like, you know, no pollution everywhere. The sky looked one. It was deep. It was deep. It just goes to show how much we fuck up this planet.
Yes.
We the
You know what I'm
biggest
saying?
devils.
We eat all the animals,
That's
we the
true.
trees, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Imagine if humans weren't here, that this shit would flourish, the grass would grow, the shit would get big, right? You know what I'm
Welly
saying?
said that when we had Welly on. He was like, everybody was inside. He was like, the earth was actually flourishing.
It was healing.
That's what he said.
We are the biggest devils on this planet.
Absolutely.
We fuck up everything. We fucking up the water. Now we fucking up the air.
That's why.
Yeah.
And just to go on that note, you know, everything, because I'm really in tune with scripture.
Yeah.
And my spiritual base is really founded, and I just feel like we in those times.
Yeah, we are.
We in that chip where everybody's getting vaccinated. I feel like it's that mark of the beast, but I don't want to offend those or fuck that. I'm just saying, it's getting to that. I've read that book when I was a shorty.
Yeah, Revelation.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
The mark of the beast, 666, all that Illuminati, like all that shit. That's what's happening. With all the computers and everything coming and everything just happening. And I see how we being set back. Black is separating more from white. Everybody's getting more, well, fuck you, our lives matter too. You know, now it's like, no, we're not saying y'all don't matter. We just saying we matter. You know, and it's just why we even got to explain that. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Black Lives Matter, yeah, it was started, but now it's going to be corrupt. It means it's
The
dividing.
lady dropped out of it.
I know she did, because too many people took it and ran with it. And they think everybody who was doing something was BLM, Black Lives. You know, no, it's just deep now. And I feel like we being set back. White people are being more standoffish, people being more, you know what I'm saying?
More who they already are.
Yeah.
So, on that note, it's 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. So, listen, if anybody wanted to, yes. If anybody wanted to follow you, check you out, tell them where they can find
Oh,
you.
no doubt. Well, you can Google all my shit come up. Shawn Hazz McDonald. You always got to put the HAZZ in the middle. That's ShawnHazzMcDonald.com. Of course, you can go to my website. You can check me out on IMDb. That's where all the entertainers, the movie stars is at. Where you can actually, that shit ain't me. You can't make that up. You go IMDb, type me in Hazz, see all my shit. IG at Shawn.McDonald_Hazz. So that's SHAWN.McDonald_Hazz. And you know, Facebook the same. But yeah, I'm outside.
You definitely outside. And shouts to your sons,
Yeah, big shouts out to my
Shaheem
dogs. Shaheem and Tajana. Yeah.
Tajon. I like that. They're
Yeah,
so
good kids.
well mannered. Shouts out to their mom. She did an excellent job.
Facts. Big shouts out to
These are
Mom's
some
Cookie. What up? I see you. Yeah.
Good boys. These
Thank
are
you.
some good boys. Yes.
Indeed.
So
It's
that
been
is
fun.
it. That's
It's been
it.
fun.
It's gossip time.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you for
The
coming.
vibe was right. I love the ambiance. The energy was organic. It was real. It was warm.
That's 'cause we
It
know
was
each
comfortable.
other.
You
That's
know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I was able to really get into, you know, just a little personal. Yeah.
So shouts
One
out
love,
to
y'all.
him. And
Bye.
tune in each and every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. Gossip Time, Gossip Viv. Keep it locked.
Yeah.
I've been thinking lately.